Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Jerry's Old Guy Review and episode 2 of Not a Crawler. I suspect that many of you would have never seen this coming. So, let me give a brief history. It has been over 20 years since I flew an airplane. I used to have a good old Cox nitro powered, I don't even remember what it's called. I was not big, in my 20s, early 20s, and my RC shop at the time was just like my current shop, big on airplanes. And constantly, you're in here, you have nitro vehicles, you need to try an airplane. So I did. Never could get it quite right. Crashed it so many times, I broke the engine cowling that held the nitro motor. So I pulled it out, put some weight in the front, and thought I would focus on learning how to fly. Well, since then, my second hobby shop also talked me into a beautiful P-40 Flying Tigers edition, beautiful plane, brushless motor. I was afraid to fly it. So my current hobby shop, Arctic Wings RC, is Arctic Wings RC. Jeremy's a plane guy, lots of planes. Every time I've been in there, can I buy that one? Nope, you're not ready. Nope. How about that one? Nope. So I went and did my research. This is the Hobby Zone Carbon Cub S2 1.3. They have a few other Carbon Cubs, not to be confused. So, any of you who dabbled your toes in any kind of flight, yes, I can tell you right now, I will never buy another helicopter. I don't have enough fingers on my hands to fly one. But this beast, $299, the only thing I had to buy was a $40 battery. So I went right over. This has a Spectrum radio system in it. Went right over to Arctic Wings, picked up one of their smart batteries, less than $40. So I had two batteries, and I'm going to tell you, if you have flown a plane before, crashed it constantly, this is the plane to buy. $299, ready to go. Look at the friggin' radio. This thing, I saw this radio and said, holy crap, I'm not going to be able to fly it. I am known to research everything. This plane had such good reviews for durability, flyability, I figured I couldn't go wrong. You put the wings on it, you put the tail on it, you glue these air diffusers, they call it, with two-sided tape. Everything comes in the package within, depending on how eager you are, you are going to have this put together long before your battery is charged. And if you're charging two batteries, you might as well go have dinner too. This thing, I have flown so many times already. Now, if I was telling you making a bashing video was somewhat hard, this, because of the sheer joy that I've had flying it so far, It's even worse because I'm technically still learning a bit. Even though I got it with these big Tundra tires, they're foam tires and they're not super squishy. So what I've noticed so far is it doesn't like any sort of gravel. But meanwhile, the biggest thing this has is what's called Spectrum's Safe Technology. So you buy this plane, $299, everything you get here. It also has different gear to put different size tires on as you go. It has right here a 3-position switch for beginner, intermediate, and expert. This plane, when you're in beginner mode and you throttle it up, sitting on the ground, you won't have any throttle because you have to flip this switch to activate. It's got a throttle control, so you can't accidentally whack your finger or tear up your whatever that you're sitting it on. I didn't have any kind of, plane transportation equipment. But meanwhile, I used the foam that this plane came in. I cut some holes out for the wheels so it sits on foam. I can transport it. Flip it over, put the battery in it, turn everything on, make sure my rudder ailerons are working before I take it and put it on the ground. Not a big fan of Spectrum, but this is really nice. You get an indicator, so you got the smart batteries, and it'll tell you how charged they are, which is great for when you're flying, and it's clear across the field. It tells you if it's getting low. This plane, as it sits, is immensely fast. I have only had it at full throttle a few times. The speed and enjoyment of it is easily accomplished at half throttle. When you're in the beginner's mode, your ailerons, you have more up control than you do down. Your rudder control is less. This plane does not want to crash. It wants to stay in the air when you're in beginner's mode. Meanwhile, once you advance to intermediate, more control. Expert, full control. You can do barrel rolls. You can fly this plane upside down. For $299, with all this control, it's amazing. And this plane, I drove out for the very first time just thinking, am I going to be able to land it? Am I going to be able to take off? Mid-range, slowed it way down, saw how slow I could get it. Still, because of the control with the safe technology, it's very hard to get it to come down and land. So you just drop the power. You've got your rudder control on here, and you have all your ailerons up, down, side to side. Rudder is here, so it can kind of drift as you're turning if you just want to do gradual turns. This thing is amazing. And you have an extra unused mode because when you get this plane, it's made for upgrades. So I priced out some of the upgrades. This has got basically a freak out mode. They call it, let me give you the exact mode, panic button. So right here, If you think this thing is out of control, you are not going to be able to save it. You let go of everything, push that button. This plane will instantly recover from what it's doing, and it'll get back to level flight. You know, I went from the days if you took your concentration off a little bit, that plane was going to crash. This is amazing. And yes, I've already come down and chipped up the propeller a little bit. I got a chip missing. And it doesn't affect the flying at all. I clipped something that I believe bowed the wing a little bit. And, whoa, look at that. Where's the wing that's bowed? This one. I have crashed into everything I thought I could crash into. Hit a hay bale. Slowed it down too much. Went to turn around it. Depth perception. Clear across the field. Hit a hay bale. Nothing. This plane so far has been just, it blew my mind. And going to work, just throwing it in my truck. What is that? Oh, that's that. Okay. Steerable wheel if you're on a really level surface. I guess that was a symptom. So you can buy floats for this. You can buy, I guess it used to have a GPS function. They took that off. But you can put new functions in this, which are very inexpensive. So you get a deal that goes in here, and it will land itself. If you're really uncomfortable landing, you can land with this sensor. It comes out. Oop, there it is. And it's made to come out so you can just, it's got a little clip in here. Put that in there. It's clipped in now. Pop it out. You can get the sensor that goes in there. So you can land it. Crazy. The floats are like 40 bucks. And you put them on. I'm not there yet. But I did watch a video where they were flying it in the snow with the floats. This thing is big. I mean, you know, if you're concerned, oh, I'm 50, what is this? 50.5 inches wingspan. Let's see. Going from 35, almost 35 inches long. This is a big plane, but inexpensive. Radio system, excellent. So also, so you have right here on the dealio, these are for flaps. And they actually have, they're cut out, they've got a rod in them already. You've got an extra channel for flaps. So I asked Jeremy at Arctic Wings, what's the deal with flaps? Slower flight, easier landing. You can get off the ground faster with the plane ready to go. It's got the rods. You just put a servo in it, and the wings are ready to go. And you've got the channel on here. So there we go. The Carbon Cub S2, wait a minute, 1.3 meter Horizon Hobbies. Or, yeah, it's from Horizon Hobbies, but it's made by Hobby Zone. And if you have flown in the past and you're hesitant to fly again, I'm going to tell you right here, out of the biz for over 20 years, and this thing I have fallen in love with. The only problem I have is it's way too big to fly at my house. So post down in the comments if you have some flying experience and you're hesitant. You know, we can talk about it. Ask me some questions from flying. I'm getting back into it. I'm picking Jeremy's brain, Arctic Wings RC. Let's talk about airplanes. And I will see you on the next one.